have for you today? And I don't think I'll ever get this whole Zooming thing right. Apparently it has something to do with the Wi-Fi or lack of Wi-Fi connectivity, but...
No Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi. Good enough. Do you like my hair today?
You're giving me 80s girl.
Yeah. 90s is what I was going for.
Oh.
Like Kelly from Saved by the Bell.
I guess it is 90s.
Yeah.
I need you to bring the energy today. I haven't had breakfast yet, so
Oh no. I should have waited. I just got my coffee.
Fasted cardio. So I'm like, I'm trying.
She's trying. At least she's here. Small baby steps. She could have just died in the parking lot. And you might wonder, well, not died, but like, you know, curled up like a cat on like a warm hood and gone to
that
sleep.
would have taken energy to crawl up there.
You might be wondering, why is Jennifer so tired?
Because I haven't had my breakfast yet. My last meal was last night at 8:30. No, I ate at like 9:30. And then fasted cardio. And I wasn't,
It's because her competition is this weekend. It's also why she's tired today.
Thank you.
I'm like, everything she's been training for over the last many months is coming to fruition on Saturday. When she takes her rightful place as Buff Bunny or whatever it is that whatever it is that the title is.
I hit the stage.
When she hits the stage. It's true. Well, we'll roll through it, man. So she can go home and eat more food. She's got. I don't particularly love grapefruit, but she gave me a grapefruit the other day, and it was very sweet and very delicious. Which I'm like,
so good.
That was very tasty.
I love it. People downplay it or hate on it or something. It's so good.
Yeah. Well, she taught me something new, and it's because the outside is the part that's actually membrane. Like the membrane is not very
That's
tasty.
The tart part for the most part, but it also has the most nutrients. So I eat it. It's good. Anyway, so last Wednesday, I had a buyer consult with a past renter. She's a 2-time renter, and now we're looking at buying. So that was fun. We had a good chat. It's like an hour and a half. I love when I have buyer consults with past clients. It's never just like a 45-minute chat. It's always more, because you're just like kikiing and catching up on all that stuff. You're working.
I am working. Because I'm frustrated. So
this
we
was
have.
supposed to be
the
window of time. That's better.
I know. Well, no, it's because we're having a spring festival this weekend between the Conservancy, Belmont Conservancy, and the commercial units over here. So I just got a note saying somebody removed one of our signs, but I'm confused because we had a map of what the Conservancy land was and what's not. So I want to know which one it was that we messed up and why the hell they took our sign. But you know,
dirty.
Right? So it's not necessarily real estate related. It is. Yeah, like why did this happen? Very frustrated, related.
Because the hate is in these streets.
Yeah, it was next to the Belmont Bay Monument sign.
Probably the big stand-up board next to that on Monument. I don't know. Was there one on Monument? I just made that up. The only one I saw on the drive-in was on the top in the neighborhood.
Right in the front, yeah. Whatever. Anyway, I'll deal with my frustrations in a minute. Back to you guys. Oh, yeah, it's always good whenever you get to kiki with people that you've dealt with in the past, for sure.
Coming back around.
Yeah. Well, last Wednesday, what does it say? Al says Texas Hold'em. We haven't played. Well, did we play? We played Texas Hold'em on Friday night. Yeah, I think we went over there. We went over to a friend's house and played on Friday night. That was actually fun. It was the first time in my life that I did not win a single hand, but they were also raising, like they were betting pre-flop. $40, $60 means. Yeah. Before you actually see the things that go on the table, so you can make an educated guess on whether or not you want to continue on or not, they were betting a lot just to bully each other off the table.
Yikes.
I'm like...
Meanies.
Me, exactly. I'm like, I don't like playing with boys. They're mean.
Oh my gosh.
Which is not how it was at all. But I was the only girl there, and that was fun. Anywho, so... Yeah, last Wednesday we had a listing appointment with a new friend who's moving to Canada down in Liberty Knolls. It's a beautiful home. So.
Who's going to Canada?
Sherry, one of Angie's neighbors.
Oh, that girl.
Yeah. She's very nice. Her whole family. They decided that they want to move to Canada because they can work remotely, and so they like the Canadians.
Love that. Who doesn't?
I know, right? It's like I personally love Canada.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite places because
Canada.
it's so clean and the people are so nice. Yeah.
The restaurant we're going to Saturday after the show, they have poutine.
Oh, fun. Last time we went to Canada, we went for a buffini thing.
Yeah.
And that was the first time we ever had poutine. It was
Real
delicious.
estate convention.
Yeah.
That poutine was so good.
It was so good.
I don't expect the Manassas poutine to be like the Canadian poutine, but nonetheless, it's some poutine. Give me some French fries and gravy.
Yeah. And cheese. Cheese
curds. Yeah, the cheese curds. I probably won't actually get the poutine, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't. Not in Manassas.
No, there's a lot of stuff I'm not trying to indulge too much in right away.
That also sounds
Cheese
terrible. Yeah.
Thursday? God, I need this grapefruit to kick in.
Right? Jen's got to bring the energy. We usually feed off each other, but if she's sad, then
no,
I'm like,
you have to. No, that's not fair. You have to. Oh, have a Thursday. Oh, I had to do an emergency ER visit to Apple.
Oh, yeah, she broke
for
her
my computer. Yeah, that was hard to say goodbye to my computer for almost 24 hours.
Did you know that Apple, they apparently last for a very long time? I've never had a laptop last over 3 years, 4 years, but apparently hers will last for close to 10 if taken care of and cleaned out appropriately.
Yeah, I got it in 2015, in 2021. I guess I probably got another 3 or 4 years on that baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
I am looking at the iPad Pro though. The 11-inch, 11.9 inch, whatever it is.
Does anybody out there have one? Oh, Kelly made it. I caught y'all. Good morning, beauties. Good luck with this weekend, Jen.
Thanks, Boo.
Yeah. These little turtles behind us this morning is cracking me up.
That's how I feel, like a turtle.
Just a turtle.
Like everything's in slow motion.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Food and fuel, that whole situation, it affects your brain power.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but no, for me it was good. We saw a bunch of houses last week, bunch of condos out in Reston, which were really cute for a buyer. And it's odd because I think the condo market is starting to come back because the one that she wanted had multiple offers on it. The ones that we saw the weekend that we decided to go out, they all ended up getting offers on it. So it was such a strange place for the last year, not really the last year, I guess the last 6 months, the condo market has been super stale. But
What's the size of it
though? These were under 1,000 square feet. Yeah, they're very small. They still had balconies, but they were all under 1,000 square feet. I don't know, we're having not an issue necessarily, but the listing that we have in DC right now, that one has not gotten any.
I thought he got an offer.
Did it? When did Eric get an offer?
I talked to him yesterday. I thought he got an offer.
Oh. I know that he got one that was very, very low. I didn't know anything outside of that.
What's today?
Wednesday.
I talked to him Monday. He had an offer.
Oh, well, I hope. Well, then disregard everything I just said.
Yeah, we'll find out today on the meeting. Well, guess what? I feel the ground turkey kicking in.
Oh, good. Praise God.
I ate that 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, she's a funny one. This one, when her energy kicks in or whenever her food kicks in, she's like, ding, back to life.
Yesterday was money. I had energy all day until when you guys saw me outside for the last time for the night. That was the only power down I had.
Oh, wow.
All day. It was phenomenal.
Was it different, like you had food differences, or?
I ate every 3 hours. Clockwork. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, our condo, I'm pretty certain he got an offer, so we'll see at the meeting today. Our condo, waterfront, Old Town Alexandria, under contract. Beautiful. She's over 1,100 square feet, though. That's a big condo.
That is a big condo. For a high-rise.
Yeah.
We had a rental townhouse in the neighborhood open up this past week. That's interesting.
Alrighty.
I'm sure that'll move fast.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have a whole lot of like really lovely units
right now. Who needs to rent over there? How much is it, Cal? Do you know?
She'll tell us.
I don't know if I can get him over there though. He wants to stay in Belmont. Anyway. Yeah, so it's Thursday, Friday. We sniffed candles.
We did sniff candles. So we've been looking for our signature scent for East and Ivy to put in our listings with diffusers, and we went to go see the folks over at Gift and Gather in Occoquan. We interviewed them for the podcast that'll hopefully be released this week or next week. Anyway, and so she makes her own candles. She's from California. In fact, here is one of them right here.
Yum.
It's hot.
Careful now.
Right.
That's what happens when you pick it up from the top.
But it smells so good. As long as I don't burn my nose
She's
here.
like, grabs flame. It's on fire.
Why is it so hot? Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
We did sniff candles.
I wanted all the mugs in there. They had a lot of really cute mugs.
Yeah, Gift and
I love
Gather is a
mugs.
place over in Occoquan where they have artisans from the DMV area sell in their store. So like the candles or beauty products or what other stuff, like jewelry, towels, pillows. Really cute.
For
Yeah.
the kiddos.
Really cute stuff.
She thinks 3K. Okay, thanks, Cal.
Uh,
Seen all the military families that bought here start. Yeah,
yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
Because everybody's starting to move again.
Yeah. I hope that 3K covers their mortgage, though. I'll tell you that much.
Probably won't.
An HOA. Yeah.
Yeah, unless they put a lot down.
Mm-hmm.
It's so wild. Yeah, I think we talked about this before, that the economist said that the reasons why there's not as much inventory is because people were able to refi at low rates and then they decided to keep it as rental properties.
Yeah.
But my question is, where are the rental properties? Because I have a lot of my folks who want to sell their house now, but they can't find anywhere decent to live, and they're not about to leave their beautiful home for a
Better go get themselves an RV.
Right, a less desirable space. So it's kind of like we're in this whole waiting tandem period. It's very strange.
Oh my gosh, do you remember John, neighbor, used to live here, moved?
Yeah.
Okay, hit me up. Hey, how much single family going for in Belmont now? I was
You're
like,
hilarious.
Dude, welcome back to Belmont. 700 to 800. Like, are you kidding me?
Eight.
Yeah. Well,
Solid
I
eight,
was trying
yeah.
to be conservative so
Yeah.
that I didn't completely frighten him.
Yeah.
But he was like, oh, God, oh, guess we're going further south. I was like, let me tell you about further south.
Right, let's
like,
talk about Stafford, my friend.
This is why I was talking to you about purchasing. Was it a year or 2 years ago that he moved?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Is he coming back to? He's coming back to Virginia, though.
TBD. Yeah. So he's just up in Maryland right now.
Yeah.
He refied his house down in North Carolina.
Oh.
I was talking about rates and all that, and finding out what he wanted to spend and what that looks like in purchase prices. Oh, in 2008 that was this much. I said, yes, it's 2021 now, and this is literally what my VA buyers are getting estimates back at.
Good luck, honey. If you have a lot of cash, you can compete.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I was actually tickled. I got a call yesterday, 2 days ago, from a friend of mine and a past seller. So his brother wants to sell his condo and move out, like 66 area, warranty past all that, and they're cash. They're completely cash, and they don't have to sell to buy. So I'm like, this is wonderful. Yes, this is going to be great.
We'll get a house.
You will get a house in this market.
Yeah.
Friend.
Yeah. My VA buyer that Kelly's been slaving to get approved, she's actually not going to do 100% financing. We're going to do a little bit down.
So you're able to get the approval on her. I talked to Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Good. I talked to Kelly yesterday, and she's like, I don't know what I'm going to do here because I can't get the approval for anything.
Oh, between the two of them, I told them, I said, even if you don't get this house, we didn't get the house. There were like 12 offers.
Gotcha.
And it escalated we escalated almost 30 grand over, and what got it was another almost 30 grand over.
Seriously?
Yeah, with contingencies dropped and all that nonsense. But I told Kelly and my buyer, doesn't matter. I feel like we won because the amount of work that they did in 48 hours, not even, like 24 hours, to get everything we needed together. I was like, you two are a dream team. Like, this buyer is on it.
That's incredible.
On it.
What did Kelly say? I'm actually shocked.
Prices I see even in our neighborhood now compared to when we bought. Yeah, we're all just waiting to see what the offer. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, at the top of the neighborhood, it was the same thing. Whenever Jen said that John asked about how much the prices were, one day it was listed at $790, and then the next one was at $820, then the next one was $850. Like, they're just jumping and buying in their cash, and there's no contingencies. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So reality, I was talking to Bobo. reality. This is actually my learning moment, so I'm jumping way ahead. But I was talking to Bobo, my dad, an appraiser. Appraisers are being trained now in their CE classes to adjust for market increase. So there are calculations that they have to do on that. So he talked me through some of those calculations. And Old Town Alexandria alone, month over month increase. What was the number? 6 months, 1.4. Hold on, November settled 6. 1.4 settled. Oh gosh, wait. Ooh, okay, come back to me because this is the calculation I did.
I'm like, this is very interesting. This is the first time I'm hearing about this. So
yeah. I want to say it was like a 6%. What was the math on it?
6% increase month over month?
1.4% month over month. So over the last 6 months, 7 point something.
It would be 8.2.
Yeah, whatever that
8.4.
is. I was like 7.8. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's pretty incredible. I mean, typically in this area, we're anywhere between
monthly.
Yeah, 4 to 6% annually. So 1.4% monthly is pretty intense.
Down at the Berg, 1.9. I calculated that for a comp package.
Jeez,
Earlier today, 1.99% month over month. Crazy.
Fredericksburg is nuts right now. I think the thing I'm most shocked about is how Fredericksburg and Stafford are.
Yeah.
Just because, like, whenever we couldn't find anybody anything in, like, Prince William County or Fairfax County, then we would head down south. And it would be no problem. Like, we were able to be good. Like, a VA buyer could buy a beautiful single-family house down there, and as long as they didn't mind the commute, it was great. You might have to contend with one other offer, but there's things you could do as long as you had a good agent to get around that. But now, it's like...
Traffic is worse.
Yep, traffic is worse.
Prices are higher.
Much higher.
It's wild.
Yeah. It's a weird world that we're in.
Yeah.
I wish that I could come on here and say something more positive one day.
I know.
But I can't. Not right now.
I mean, the positive news is vaccines are being given out and people are...
That has nothing to do with the housing market.
How does it not?
What? The vaccines giving out?
Yeah, and people feeling more comfortable, moving and shaking, possibly selling their homes.
Maybe. Yeah.
Getting out.
I'm a Debbie Downer right now.
Living at home.
Yeah. I'm just like, what does that have to do with anything?
No. There's still good things in the world. It's frustrating working with, buyers sometimes and feeling like we can't win for them. We can't help them reach their goal.
Yeah. Buyers,
quickly.
Be nice to your agents right now because I promise you they're just as stressed out as you are, if not worse.
If not worse.
Yeah. And then you have to worry about being irritated with like the person on the other side because they tell you one thing and then they couldn't perform on it because something came and completely blindsided you out of nowhere.
Yeah. There's a lot, man.
There's super a lot.
Anyway, so we sniffed candles. Saturday I did an open house with Kendra. That was fun. And then previewed some properties on the way home for, no, that's a lie. I did the previews on Sunday for my out-of-state buyer, one of my out-of-state folks. After my dress rehearsal.
That's nice.
On Sunday. What'd you do Saturday and Sunday?
I went on a listing I went on a lot of listing presentations this last week. But this one is a little townhouse over in Manassas that we're going to flip. So we went over there, looked at it. Hoping it's not going to be a cash for keys situation like one of the last ones that we had to deal with. Yeah, but we'll see. So that was lovely. And then went to an open house. Well, we had the open house for 23rd Street, and then Allie got into her house on Sunday.
Good.
So we went into the walkthrough for that. And last Friday, I think it was Darwin closed on his house in Port Potomac. That house was so pretty. That's the first time because Will was the one who showed it to him and then went through the walkthrough with him, or did the home inspection with him, and so I got to see it during the walkthrough for the first time. It's a beautiful house. Yeah. Port Potomac is a beautiful neighborhood. I own a house down there. It's quite lovely. But yeah, and then Monday was the best day ever because it was the first time in 3 to 4 to 5 months that I didn't have a single thing on my calendar. Not a single thing. So I went and bought a pair of shoes. Jen called me in the morning. She's like, you want some Starbucks? I'm like, yeah. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, laundry. She goes, want to go shopping? Yeah. So we went to the mall. And she's a slave to her schedule, even worse than I'm a slave to mine. So, yeah. It was good.
Yeah. What other? Yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tyson's extra rice cakes. That was a highlight.
Got the Obsidian blend from Starbucks, which is I had
Odyssey.
Whatever. Oh.
Don't you whatever my Odyssey. It's so good. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm seeing
really
it
good.
everywhere now. It's like they're getting it back in stock.
Oh, good.
Yeah, there was a week that it was just like, and then they're back.
Well, I emptied out. We have a brewery thingy in the office where it does the fresh grounds and espresso mix and all that other stuff. So I just drink it. It's like what do you call that? The acidity in it is really high. It almost tastes like a tangerine or an orange or something. It's super delicious. But then this morning I'm drinking it as an Americano, so it opened up the flavors a little bit more.
Ooh.
But it's good. It's just good. It's very good as the espresso. So for all you coffee drinkers out there, the Odyssey blend.
So good.
It's delicious.
It's a medium roast. It's delightful. And I usually like dark.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's so good.
Yeah, the flavors are very tasty.
Yeah. I'm like pacing myself for when I make mine because I only get a gallon of water today.
Only a gallon.
Coffee counts.
Wow.
So I'm like.
She usually gets to have like 2 to 3 gallons, and not while she's
even
drying out.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even 2 gallons was hard yesterday. Like I realized I drink 3+ gallons of water a day.
Wow.
The good news is though, I only got up to use the restroom twice last night instead of every 3 hours.
That's fun.
It's the little wins.
The little ones.
And then Tuesday, what did I say? Train. Oh yeah, I went down to train, and then I had powwows. So yesterday, training. Yesterday was one of those 4 hours of sleep nights.
Which is
Monday
odd because you
into
said
Tuesday.
you had all your energy yesterday.
I know. But it was because I was eating.
Eating, yeah.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Yeah. But then I slept well last night and woke up. Well, I'm also eating less, but woke up down, and it's so weird. Your body's just so weird. Sleep, food, water, exercise,
All the things.
all the things. So much to learn. But anyway, Monday into Tuesday, it was a 4-hour sleep night. Present an offer to a client over the phone over cardio, had all my meals and everything packed for the day, drove straight down to Richmond, trained with Jared. Right before I trained, the night before I drafted the offer email so that I knew if I had to call somebody just to like jump into my email and plug and play, they could. Angie, money, thank you. Jumped in there. All she had to do was upload, boom, send it off, sent me a text. She was like, it's done. I was like, perfect. We met the deadline. Didn't get the offer, but whatever.
At least you got it. We got it done.
I felt really great about having it in. And then trained, did a couple of calls and emails, left Richmond, touched some open files on the drive back, and then got back and kind of like actually went outside and walked to Louis.
Oh, that's nice.
And gave a little engagement to a few neighbors, and it took a lot out of me. I think that's why. That's why I was done by the time you saw me, because I had a lot more human interaction.
Yeah, we got home last night around 10, and I'm like, she looked like the biggest little grumpy lump I've ever seen. I'm like, run away, run away.
I was checking the mail. There was a neighbor with her dog. You guys with the horses. I said hi to the horses, but it was so soft that like I don't even know if anybody heard me. I was just
the only thing I heard you say is, I don't have energy for this, and then turn around and walk away. I'm like, bye.
That was after I said, hi, ponies. No, it wasn't like that. I was like, oh, hi, horses. And then I shuffled through the mail, and then came a neighbor, and I was like, I don't have energy for this. And then went the other way to Louis, and we just stood at the top of the street and waited for it to clear.
In the shadows. Out of control.
And then I tried to project my voice when you guys went inside. I was like, you can keep it unlocked. I'm right behind you. And then as soon as I walk up to the door, I heard the it locked. So I was like, boom, boom. Choot, 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 choot. That took a lot out of me.
Yeah, poor baby.
But anyway. Oh, it was a good day. Good week.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do yesterday? You
You
were in Manassas.
Yeah, I went to Manassas, but before that, put out the popsicle signs in the neighborhood, worked through QuickBooks, talked to Dale.
How's old Dale doing?
Dale is wonderful. I love my coach. Like, I have a business coach. And Dale, he tickles me. Like, he's just, he's a cool, he's a cool cat. I like that guy a lot. And he's very smart. So.
He's very smart.
He's very smart. So.
Minor details.
Yeah. got through that, put out the popsicle signs, went and talked to everybody about potential sponsorships for this event on Sunday.
I'm still collecting sponsorship.
Yesterday was the first day because they just solidified the budget. Yeah, I know. Didn't really get a great response because it's 4 days before the event. So it's
Aches.
yeah. But it's going to be a dope event.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
There's going to be giant slides and did you know that Prince William County won't allow face painters right now?
Interesting.
Yeah, because of COVID, we found out we were supposed to have a face painter, but then the county came back and said, "No, you won't."
Wow.
And we said, "Okay, no, we won't." So instead, we're gonna have a balloon twister.
Okay, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
or a balloon artist, and then a bubble artist. So it's gonna be a balloon and a bubble artist instead of face painting, which the bubbles are just as cool.
Yeah, bubbles are cool. Bubbles.
Mhm.
Speaking of fun kid-like things, are we doing anything for kids for our wine event?
What do you have an idea for?
I don't know. We need to talk to Angie about that on the meeting today because I realized animals aren't welcome to Bull Run, but children are. They're the same thing. So, we probably want to have like something to keep them
Yeah,
engaged
entertained.
and occupied. Yeah. So I know Bull Run offers different things, like there's hay rides and, tours and stuff like
That's
that.
cute.
So there might be something
Yeah.
cute for the kiddos to
Yeah.
branch off and do, or
Sure.
something at the tables.
Yeah.
So I'll mention that. I thought about that yesterday. That's why.
Angie just said okay. I don't know if it was about that or not.
In response to Franklin. Franklin sent a text earlier.
Gotcha.
Yeah, May 22nd, Saturday the 22nd. I'm hoping by the end of May, by the end of May, there's no rain.
Yeah, I hope not. It's supposed to rain this weekend.
Good.
And if it does rain this weekend, then we're gonna have to shift our event to Sunday.
Yeah.
Next Sunday, not this Sunday. Yeah.
Rain date.
Yeah, rain date's 24th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so over COVID, guys.
I know, right?
I'm
yeah. Stuff.
It's the rules. Like, I forget my mask half the time. I'm like, we've been doing this for a year.
Are you really forgetting?
Yeah, I have to go back to my car. It was like, because I have them on me. I just forget to, like, take it with me whenever I go out.
Oh.
I'm just like, we've been in this for a freaking year now, man. Like, you'd think I would remember.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Then Melissa texted me last night. She's like, is this yours? I left my mask at her house. I'm like,
Oh
that was my favorite one, too.
gosh.
Thankfully, she's my neighbor. And I can just pop over there and grab it.
What a mess.
Yeah.
What was your highlight last week?
Me too, Nicole. Says Kelly. Telling you the struggle is real, girl.
Well, in all fairness, Kelly, you're not out in these streets that often.
Yeah.
So, like, it makes sense for you. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing a really good job of staying focused, staying home, getting your work done, doing everything magical. I'm telling them we get out the car without them. Oh, my gosh. You're a mess.
All the time.
They're all just, like, hanging on the turn signal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I go through and I'm like, what colors am I wearing today? Okay, that's the one.
That's the one.
But then at the end of the week, I bring them in and wash them.
Yeah.
Because I usually do, like, one a day. So they'll be, like, 7 to 9, really.
I was looking at an old picture of us, and it was my favorite mask that I bought from a boutique in Hawaii, and I don't know where it went. Like, it was my favorite mask, and it was like it was a great
mask in a boutique in Hawaii.
I ordered it from a boutique that's in
I
Hawaii.
was
I didn't
like,
go to Hawaii during the pandemic.
Hawaii
No. I ordered it from a boutique that is based in Hawaii.
Oh.
Right whenever at first, because it was like, one of those sweat wicking, super easy breathable.
Yeah.
And I was like, what in the world? I don't even know where this thing went. Last time I saw it, it was in my dirty clothes, like, to get washed, and I just never saw it again. It's a good mask. That's so sad. I know.
Maybe it'll appear.
Maybe.
Maybe it made its way in your panty drawer.
Maybe so.
Your
I'll have to
face
look.
panty drawer.
My face panty drawer. That's true.
So
Yeah.
week highlight.
Yeah, week highlight. I don't know, you first.
The hustle between my out-of-state buyer and Kelly getting her approved.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
so impressive. So impressive. I've never seen a client work. I mean, I've got 2 right now that are like, the lender says they need something, and they're boom, 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 boom. I'm like, whoa. Because there's the other extreme of that, right? Like, we've got some clients that it's like, you have to keep telling them, like,
Over
we
and
need this,
over,
we need
and
this.
then-
Hey, you close in 48 hours.
And
We
then-
need this.
Yeah, literally fighting with them. They're like, I don't have that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, then you're not going to get a house. Like,
Yeah.
nobody's out to get you, my friend.
Yeah.
Like, this is
I've
your
got another-
decision.
Another client, they're like, they're asking me for this, and the third, but we haven't even done this, and that yet on the contract. So why would we know? I was like, okay, so here's the problem. You guys are perfect. And you do things when you're told to do them. But in this case, don't be so great. Just stop.
Just don't be so great. Just do what you're asked.
Try and procrastinate. They're like, well, I wish they would tell us. Tell you to procrastinate? I'm telling you.
Right.
Stop.
I swear.
That's a
Getting
good
a
problem to
house.
have.
I know. Getting a house is so stressful. Oh my God, I learned something yesterday. So I have a house down in South Carolina, and my taxes went up from $317 annually to $2,700.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like my mortgage
that's
went from, I know, and it's
huge.
because I no longer have a homestead exemption down there. And I was like, what in the world? It really flipped me out. I'm like, I'm gonna have to sell my house because like my taxes are literally more than the mortgage payment. I only owe like $50K on this house. But I was like, what is happening? Like, this is the dumbest thing ever. And I've had the same renter in there since I bought it. So the whole thing, I was just like, South Carolina is out of control. What is happening? This thing, it's a beautiful little house on a half-acre of land, but apparently Lexington County decided that they are very expensive in taxes. I'm like, this is like Northern Virginia taxing.
Thanks.
That was not my week highlight. I was very upset about that. It was a learning moment. Yeah. And apparently it's new, because whenever I called the county afterwards, I'm like, what's going on with this, guys? And they're like, oh, it's fairly new. You have to file every year. And I'm like, but I live in Virginia. They're like, and I'm like, you son of a biscuit. Oh, man.
Did you have a week highlight? Of course you did.
I did, but my week highlight, it's like, because it's like, I think back, because we were playing this game yesterday at dinner, and it's like, what was your second to worst thing that happened in the last 2 weeks? And then what was your best thing that happened? And all of these things that I'm like, I don't know, because it's like, I don't remember things. I'm like,
What was your second to worst thing that happened then? What did you say?
I already talked about that was in the last two, but that was the last 2 weeks. Second to worst thing that happened was that stupid motorcycle accident, the freaking bruise coming up. Yeah, that's still haunting me.
Well, I would say that's the one for this week then, because it just showed up this week.
Well, that's true. The bruise. Can you see it? I look like I got.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I look like I got
You just
beat.
look dirty.
Yeah, I look dirty. The bruise decided to make its appearance after the motorcycle accident, so I'm like, that's dumb. Yeah. But I got lights installed. That was a week highlight for sure.
God, I walked in and she's just sitting in a chair staring in the kitchen. I'm like, what is she sitting there smiling? What was wrong?
I got, so Hinckley is a lightier, I don't even know what you would call that, but a lighting company that was built in 1922, and they make some of the most beautiful lighting. In fact, this is not, well, you can find this on the Hinckley website, but like our beautiful chandelier, this guy that I love so much, also one of their brands. Anyways, and so I was talking to Mirko.
Other basket. There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, I was talking to Mirko, and it was actually at the home inspection for Enchanted, and I saw something on Instagram about these beautiful. I was like, I think I'm going to redo the lights in this kitchen because I hate these lights. And so then I started Googling stuff, and then I screenshotted it and sent it to my most favoritist lighting guy ever, Mirko, and I'm like, hey, can I get these? And he's like, yep, it'll be X. And I'm like, perfect, here's my card. I know, isn't he wonderful?
Oh,
yeah,
good.
I sent Kelly over there to Mirko. But anyways, and so they got delivered, and Tom came over on Sunday and installed the lights, and they are literally beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
They're so beautiful. It's the small things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So between that and a carpet install.
Oh, yeah.
And the table from Costco. Also got a new fire table for the exterior. It's really pretty and very comfortable, which I was shocked about.
Mm-hmm.
How many tables does one need on the same floor? The answer is 3.
Apparently 17.
3! Just 3. Man, that's pretty great. What was your week highlight?
I just said getting the pre-approval done so quickly.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, after a lot of hustling.
Mm-hmm.
Learning moment was how to calculate the monthly increase in market value. And then favorite lunch, extra rice. As much as I'm looking forward to Saturday show day, I am more looking forward to Thursday and Friday, where I get to eat not 2, but 5 rice cakes each day.
5 whole rice cakes.
I
each day.
loved rice cakes before this journey.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
You
could
love them
sit
even more
and eat
now?
2 like bags of them, and don't give me the mini ones with the flavors. Oh my god, you just
Just popping
those.
them.
Oh my god, they're so good.
Carbs.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite food object was a very hard, like, between 2 different things. There is a little coffee shop that we go to over in Occoquan called Grind and Crepe, and they make really delicious crepes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got a crepe over there that had like all the vegetables and cheeses and whatever sauce that goes on top of that. That was really, really delicious. And then yesterday was Taco Tuesday, and we went to a place that I'd never been to before in Old Town Manassas, and it was, what's it called? Mariachi's. And Mariachi's had some of the best tacos I've ever had in my life. Like, it was so good. But we had shrimp, chicken, and beef tacos, and they were phenomenal.
Yummy.
Yeah, so that was, go to Mariachi's. The place is legit.
Hey, Laura. Oh, she's gonna be there. Oh, cool. I'm excited
fun.
to see you after.
Yeah. Are you competing, or are you just going to?
She's going to support.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she
Cool.
likes to work the circuit.
Work the
and
circuit.
See the competitors, show her support. See, I'm sure old competitors that
She's competed with.
yeah,
That's
and
exciting.
promoters and judges and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
it's exciting.
Well, Delara, you'll know. Can I bring a bullhorn? Or one of those meep.
Just to see. Oh, yeah, so she was competing.
Yeah. I want to know if you can have any of those, because I don't want to get kicked out. That wouldn't be okay. So I know, I was like, do they have rules?
Well, there goes my cheering
Right.
section.
Next year, she says, fingers crossed.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You know, we got more competitions this year.
Yas.
So she can bring noisemakers. That's the thing, because she's very adamant about
Yeah.
noisemakers. Apparently, her voice and hands
Are not good
aren't
enough.
enough.
Yeah.
You know, like a friggin'
Mm-hmm.
baseball stadium. They're gonna be like, "Can number 42's fans please
shut
be
up?
quiet?" Oh my gosh.
And I can just whisper over the mic.
It's gonna be good though.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Anyway, 3:00 in Manassas. If you want to see the ladies compete, we'll be there. Here, I'll be. Wait, she said, it's a thing you just can't be crazy with.
that. Okay.
That is
So
not an answer.
you get to like blow it once. That's it. That's all you get. One, and then put it under your seat. So choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
What moment is it going to be?
Whenever they call somebody else and tell them to go center.
You would. You would. That's amazing.
Yeah, just fuck them. I mean,
Yikes. Yikes.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's not competitive.
It's going to be fun to see
Yeah.
how many people register for wellness, because it's newer to the States. So
Yeah, I went down a wellness rabbit hole the other week. By the other week, I mean a couple days ago. I love the shows. I can't wait. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Well, that's cool because we get to enjoy 2 categories this year. We get to enjoy wellness and bikini. It's fun.
And I've been trying to like educate you at least as to like how it works and the scoring and all that
Oh,
stuff.
honey,
so
I've been
that way-
educating myself for a
Well,
while.
you know what I mean? Because I'm learning too. So like any
Uh-huh.
information I get, I relate to you. Because remember last year we were sitting there like, okay, whatever, there's shenanigans. Woo! We had no idea what we were looking at. And even the Baltimore show I went to go watch, Gladiator, a few weeks back or a month ago, whatever it was. I still felt like I didn't understand what was happening because they have a program, but it's not like a program that I would expect with like numbered, contestants.
Yeah.
They can't do that because even the day of, people drop out.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can
Interesting.
register all the way up until registration the night before, and then you can just not show up show day.
What happens if you're the only competitor?
You win by default.
I'd be so mad.
I refuse to be the only one. I want at least 3 to 5 girls in my division.
At a minimum. Then does it feel good if you win?
I really
Like,
want-
you just place because there's
I
only.
really want at least 5.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
But I want it to be a competition.
Mm-hmm.
We play the guessing game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sit next to me. Yeah, I told her closest to center, see what the head judge sees.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a bunch of us that's going to be there, Dee, so if you see a large group of us, there's at least 12 of us, I think, that are going to be there. So.
And more than that, between, because one of my coach's other athletes, she's still deciding if she's competing or not. But she's been in this for like 12 years.
Wow.
So she's training like she is, but yeah, bikini's a joke. They've got D. They already have D classes, or four classes broken up for bikini.
There's just so many people.
It's so popular. Wellness, they were only anticipating A and B, so 2 separate height classes. But I mean, anything could change. They may throw us all together if people drop out, or they may have to separate us more if more people show up. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I love it.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be there. It's at least 15, at least, because then if Jared's other athlete goes, she rolls deep. She's got 4 kids and a husband.
So they got family and friends and everybody else.
And then there are girls from my Sundays, my posing sessions. They're going to come to support, just because there's a few of us. There's going to be a few of us on the show from that.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
I like his socks. Andrew's
He
good
always
socks
has on
today.
good socks.
Yeah, I like your socks. Your socks!
So ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go make breakfast before 11 o'clock.
All right, well, enjoy your days, friends. We'll have maybe more positive things to say next week, and maybe we won't. Bye-bye.